or apply it or practice it. After functions of statistics, it leads us to one more important thing, that is importance. Now till now we got to understand that statistics is very important. Let us see into the importance of statistics. The first and foremost importance of statistics, which is used widely in many fields, is for government. Statistics by government is used in administration and efficient functioning of departments. For administration point of view, from administration point of view, and efficient functioning. So it is statistics which is going to tell us about the objectives of government in order to impart welfare of society. So statistics is important for them. They will only be able to make any policy or frame any policy when they know how much for which part of our nation. Number second, its importance is in economics. Importance of statistics in economics. That's what we are studying basically. This our subject is only statistics for economics. First and foremost, it helps us making in economic laws. Economic laws, say economic laws of demand, supply, and the concepts like elasticity, etc. I'll tell you later on what is elasticity, what are the laws of demand, what are the laws of supply. Number second, it helps us in solving economic problems. You see, when we'll be done with this lockdown and all, the economy is hit, it is to be meant again. So these economic problems will be solved on the basis of the statistical data only. Number three, it helps us in studying what? Market structure. Number fourth, it helps us in finding mathematical relationship or relations between variables. Say if I am talking about the sale of ice cream and rise in temperature, sale of ice cream is one of the variables and rise in temperature is another variable. So that is what I mean by variables. So it helps us in finding mathematical relationship between variables. And last but not least, it helps in the prediction of future. It is a tool to predict future. Prediction of future trends. It cannot predict the future 100% that this will happen, that will happen, this way it will happen. But what would be the general trend in future? What will happen to the market? What will happen to the prices? What will happen to the production? What will happen to the consumption pattern? What will happen to the income, employment, so on and so forth? It's going to help us to understand all these very things. So in all these very things, you must be now able to understand a lot about statistics. But last but not least, it all will lead us to understand a most important thing, which is very very much in demand nowadays, that is scope of anything. What is the scope of statistics? You see, its scope has become now very much wide. Scope means what it covers. It covers a lot now. Like if I am talking of scope of statistics, we can divide it under three heads. The scope in itself is divided under three heads. First, nature of statistics. Second, subject matter of statistics. I think you must be able to answer all these very things now yourself. Subject matter of statistics. And number third is limitation of statistics, or limitations, I would say, of statistics. So let us take them one by one so that we may understand what do we mean by the scope of statistics, which we have divided into three subheadings. The scope of statistics, if we take the first, the nature of statistics. By nature of statistics, we are here in a dilemma, or we have to determine here whether statistics is an art or a science. You know, statistics is taken as art of applying scientific methods. So in statistics, we not only just study different methods of studying a problem, but also study how those methods should be applied in different situations. So here in the first very thing, nature of statistics, we divide statistics in science and art. So the art of applying the science or the scientific tools, or the art of applying the science of scientific methods, is statistics, such as its nature. So number second, we were talking about the subject matter. Its subject matter is divided into two parts: descriptive statistics and inductive statistics. Subject matter is divided into two parts, that are A, descriptive, that are descriptive statistics, and number B will be inductive statistics. So these two things have to be understood first, then only we'll be able to understand the subject matter of economics. So the subject matter got divided into descriptive and in inductive. Descriptive statistics will consist of those statistical methods which will describe the characteristics, of a body of statistics. That it will tell us about any data we have, any statistical data we have, that how it is to be put in use, what type of data it is. So it deals with, descriptive type deals with collection, that means to collect the data; tabulation, that means to convert the data in the tabular form; and presentation of that data. So these three things will make you to understand the descriptive part of the statistics. So any data which we collect, tabulate and present is the descriptive part. So there are many more things such as frequency distributions, measures of central tendency, measures of variability or dispersion, that we will come up on later. First we will understand what is inductive statistics. Inductive statistics, as contrary, will deal with, now I am taking inductive statistics. Inductive statistics will deal with those methods where conclusions about a large group are drawn. That means you are studying a part of anything. Let us say we have got a pizza and you are tasting this part only, this part of the pizza only, this part of the pizza only. So that means you will draw your conclusions on tasting this very particular part about whole the pizza, what whole the pizza would be like. That means in inductive statistics, those methods where those methods are applied, we talk of those methods where conclusions about a large group, that means whole this pizza, are drawn by studying a part of it. That means large group of data, that means whole this pizza by a part of it, that means this slice of pizza we are talking here about will tell us all about what is going on and what it is all about, how it is cooked and so on and so forth. This will not only just let us know that this is called the inductive statistics, this is just making us to reach a point where we are in a position to talk of about limitations. Say everything has got two equal parts. If it has got certain importances, it would have some limitations as well. So we will talk about the limitations of statistics here. We till now got to know that statistics is a very useful science. But there are certain shortcomings which we will keep in mind, such as, I'll number them. It only studies quantitative aspects. Now you know what is quantitative. Exactly, when we talk of numbers, anything in numbers is quantitative. Quantitative aspects of a problem only. So it does not study, what is the opposite of quantitative? Qualitative aspects. This is the first limitation. I don't have to explain it much. The second limitation we can talk about is it deals with averages. And averages are not always accurate. I'll make you people understand by this example. Say there are 4 people living in a nation. This is just a supposition. There are 4 people living in a nation. Person X, person Y, person Z and person P. X is earning 10,000 rupees. Y is earning 100,000 rupees. Z is unemployed. He is earning nada, 0. And Mr. P is earning just 5,000 rupees a month. This is the monthly income. It is per month. So a government, if they have to formulate a policy, they will collect a stat. This is what we did. We collected the statistics. So the total national income is 1,15,000 rupees of a nation. This will be divided into equally. Say population, total population is 4. total income is 1,15,000. So when this will be divided, 1,15,000 has to be divided into 4 people. When you will divide it, what it will come equal to? Zero. Okay, this will come equal to 28750. That means once 10,000, 10,000, 28,750 rupees per head. According to government, this person 0 is also earning 28,750 rupees. This is called per capita income or per head income also in economics. So statistics will deal only with this. This is average income of this nation's particular persons, every person. So government will formulate a policy. That policy is not going to affect or help this person and this person, person Z and person B. So that is what is the problem. That is what is the average. That is why averages are not accurate always. Number 3 limitation of statistics is that number 3 we can say does not study individual, as I said earlier, in the above example, individual cases. Number 4 could be it will lead to just or only approximately correct conclusions. Number 5 we can say are not, I'll write it like this, statistics are not always beyond doubt. So from the above example, you must have learned how to doubt whether this statistical average is right or not. Statistics, one limitation we can say is only a mean. It is not an end. Statistics only a mean to reach a problem, to understand a problem, but it is not an end to that problem. So on the basis of statistics, we can formulate policies to make ends happen. One more thing is that misuse of statistics is possible. You see, once I read somewhere that if a person is killed, it's called a murder, and if millions are killed, it is statistics. Misuse of statistics is possible, and there are many more limitations which are associated, which are in statistics, which we can talk about. Last, I will talk about a word which is very important for us, that statistics must be homogeneous and uniform. Then only it is of any use. Otherwise, it is not of any use. What do you mean by homogeneous and uniform? See, I am going to collect the data from 2 shops. The data will be for, say, shoes. Shop first, shop second. And this data I am going to collect for the month of May from both the 2 shops. I am asking to shop first that how many sports shoes he sold, and I am asking the shop second how many formal or leather shoes he sold. So there is no comparison in between. I won't be able to make any comparison in between the two unless and until I am not asking the same question to both of the two. So the product here must be homogeneous. I am taking heterogeneous product. Of course, leather shoes, sports shoes are the family or belong to the family of shoes, but leather shoes and sports shoes are worn for different purposes. So sports shoes and leather shoes has got no comparison. If I am asking both the two the same question, say how many sports shoes you sold, how many sports shoes you sold, then I am taking the homogeneous. This is called homogeneity, homogeneous data. They both have got same characteristics. I am taking the heterogeneous data when I am talking about the sport shoes and the leather shoes. That means it is heterogeneity. That is what are the limitations of statistics. So by understanding all these very things, as I said earlier, that statistics has been in use from the very beginning. So it was probably it was some around in 1749 when a German statistician known as Gottfried Eichenwald he was the first who in 1749 used the word statistics, and he is also known as the father of statistics. This came to my mind because father of statistics, this came to my mind because recently a question was asked about who is the father of modern statistics. So it is not Gottfried Eichenwald, it is a person who is was a British statistician. A British statistician is known as the father of modern statistics. His name is Sir Ronald Fisher. Sir Ronald Fisher was born in 1890 and he died some around 1962. He is a British statistician. Who is a statistician? Exactly. A person who studies statistics and statistical tools is a statistician. He is known as the father of modern statistics. So you must this is overall father of statistics, Gottfried Eichenwald, and this is father of modern statistics. So if we have to conclude, we are now at a point where we can conclude it like I'll write say two statements here, and you yourself will check that whether I am writing statistics or it is not statistics. The two statements could be like statement number 1. The population of India, and if you are able to answer this, that means you have understood whole whatsoever I was talking about. The population of India is increasing rapidly. Number 2 is the population of India increased from 84.63 crore in 1991 to 138 crore in 2020. So now let you tell me which one among these two statements is statistics and which is not. Take your time. If you are able to answer this question, that means you have understood whatsoever I was talking about. Definitely and exactly your answer is right. You are thinking about the same thing I am saying, that the first statement, the population of India is increasing, has got no statistics in it, has got no quantitative approach in it. So it is not statistics. The second statement, the population of India increased from 84.63 crores to 138 crores is statistics. Okay, so this does not mean that every statement which has got a number in it is statistics. I'll write a statistics here, which is in which is happening this time, like due to COVID-19, a lot of people are staying indoors. Same statement I can say in another way. Due to COVID-19, 90% plus people, 90% plus people are staying indoors. Take your time, and here I'll complete this lecture. Exactly, my dear, you are very much right. Mere a number does not make statistics. COVID-19 is a name. Doesn't make any difference that it has got a number in it, 19. It's a name. But COVID-19 and 90% people are staying indoors. This is statistics. So this is statistics while this is not. So I hope you understood everything what I was talking about, right from the origin of statistics throughout the limitations and everything. We were talking about the origin of statistics, definition in which we were talking about the singular and the plural sense. Then we came upon the characteristics, we came upon the functions, we came through importance, scope of statistics in different fields, the scope according to it is inductive and descriptive nature, then limitations of statistics. These all things make us to complete the chapter number first. This was video number 3, which made us to complete chapter number 3. I don't know how long this video is, whether I have to trim it into 2 parts or it will be uploaded like whatsoever. Here we are completing chapter number first. Hope you understood it and enjoyed it. Thanking you. Your economics teacher Umar sir is signing off.